Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary first UP. Imagine reaching into an old jar of coins or an inherited coin box from your grandfather, and pulling out what seems to be just another ordinary dollar. But this isn't just any dollar. It's a 1974 US $1 coin, gleaming with the words, "In God We Trust." It looks simple. But what if I told you that coin right now could be worth millions? Yes, you heard that right. Millions. Not thousands, not tens of thousands, millions. This isn't a dream. It's a reality for a rare few who happen to possess this mysterious and powerful piece of American history. The 1974 dollar coin isn't just a relic, it's a legend. This coin is not part of your everyday circulation. It was struck under very special conditions, possibly as part of a secret test strike or a limited run that never made it to mass production. The government minted very few of these, and even fewer have survived in pristine, untouched condition. It's like owning a sliver of lost treasure, forged during a time when America was reimagining its economy and currency system. This coin is the ghost that haunts the dreams of collectors, rare, nearly impossible to find, and overwhelmingly valuable. Now, let's zoom in on the phrase, "In God We Trust." It's not just a motto. On the 1974 dollar coin, it holds a unique placement and a distinct font variation that sets this version apart from standard Eisenhower dollars. Some specimens reportedly have slight minting errors, missing details, or misplaced elements that drive collectors wild. In the numismatic world, these subtle differences are what make the difference between a $1 curiosity and a $1,000 artifact. It's in these tiny flaws that fortune is found. And if your coin has them, you're sitting. This is no exaggeration. This coin has the potential to change your life overnight. Imagine walking into an auction, your coin safely tucked into a display case, and within minutes, hands go up offering $500,000, then $800,000, and finally, a $1 million bid secures your coin. Instant wealth. You didn't win the lottery. You simply didn't spend a dollar that fate had made extraordinary. It's more than money. It's poetic justice. The idea that one forgotten coin, left untouched in a drawer for decades, could now buy you your dream home, your dream car, and your freedom. That's the power of this 1974 dollar. Collectors call it the holy grail of American dollars. It has mystery, rarity, historical significance, and the kind of value that makes headlines. And unlike coins minted in mass for daily transactions, this one has personality. It's believed that some of these 1974 dollar coins may have been part of a trial series for silver-based dollars or special planchets, which makes them technically not just rare but experimental. This is like owning a prototype Ferrari, one that was never meant for public release. If you have one of these coins, you're not just holding metal. You're holding a story, a secret. If you've stumbled upon one of these coins, do not let it go cheap. Don't take it to the local pawn shop. Don't sell it for pocket change. Don't be fooled by someone offering you $100 and calling it a good deal. This is the kind of coin that deserves a spotlight, professional grading, and a seat at a prestigious numismatic auction. Contact trusted coin experts, get it evaluated, and above all, believe in its worth. Because the worst mistake you could make is underestimating its value and giving up the future it could buy you. There are no coincidences when it comes to treasure. If you found this coin, it means something. You were meant to hold this piece of history. Whether you're a collector, a curious soul, or someone just learning the value of coins, this discovery could be your divine moment. This coin is whispering to you, telling you to look deeper, to research, to validate, and most importantly, to dream bigger. Because sometimes, the smallest things hold the most explosive potential. And this $1 coin, it's your detonator too, so what now? You guard it. You respect it. You don't tuck it away carelessly. You treat it like the billion-dollar blueprint. Second right now, somewhere in a forgotten drawer, an old coin jar, or a grandfather's wooden chest, lies a 1977 US $1 coin. You might have seen it before, shining with that powerful phrase, "In God We Trust." But what you might not know is this. That very coin could be your golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. We're not talking pocket change. We're talking about the kind of coin that's rumored to be worth millions of dollars. A coin so rare and unique that if you have the right one in your hand today, your life. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar, named after the former president, looks simple on the surface. But within this year's mintage hides a mystery that collectors have been chasing for decades. Only a tiny handful of these coins were struck under rare circumstances. Special test strikes, misprints, silver content confusion, or minting errors that flew under the radar. These hidden versions of the 1977 dollar are not your average coins. They are ultra-rare collectors' dreams, and they become the silent giants of numismatic auctions, fetching prices that can push well beyond that familiar phrase, "In God we trust," stamped across the face of your coin, might be the most powerful clue to its worth. In some rare 1977 dollar coins, this inscription has been found with font, distortions, misalignment, or striking irregularities. These aren't mistakes, they are fortune triggers. Collectors go wild for coins with unique imperfections, because they represent a moment in minting history that can never be replicated. If your 1977 coin has any deviation in its motto or finish, even a faint doubling of letters, you're holding $1 million mistake. What would it mean if a single coin, one you thought was worth only $1, suddenly brought in offers of $250,000, $500,000, or even $2 million from private collectors and auction houses? This isn't fantasy. This is the raw truth behind some of the rarest 1977 dollar coins that have surfaced over the years. Every so often, a lucky individual walks into an appraisal with a forgotten dollar and walks out a multimillionaire. It's not luck. It's awareness. And if you're reading this right now, it might just be your turn. So what makes the rare 1977 dollar coin so valuable? It's all about minting anomalies, silver-clad planchets, striking errors, and ultra-high-grade condition. Most of these coins were made from copper nickel, but a few, very few, were struck on leftover silver planchets from earlier years. Others contain doubling on the obverse, front, or reverse, back, or display proof-like details despite not being part of a proof set. Combine rarity with condition, and suddenly, a forgotten coin becomes collector royalty, worthy of the most elite showcases in the world. This is not the kind of coin you throw in your car cup holder or spend at the gas station. This is a life changer, and it should be guarded as if it were made of solid gold. If you have a 1977 dollar coin, examine it. Look at its surface, its shine, its font. Does anything seem different? Then it's time to get it professionally graded, and not just anywhere. Reach out to top-tier coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. Once it's authenticated, you could be sitting on a 7-figure offer that will change everything. There's no such thing as coincidence when it comes to treasure. If this coin has come into your life, whether through family, chance, or curiosity, understand this: you were meant to find it. History chose you to carry this legacy forward. The 1977 dollar coin, in its rarest forms, is a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, a sleeper gem that hides in plain sight. And you could be the next name added to the hall of those who turned an old coin into a legacy of wealth, freedom, and opportunity. So here's the final message. If you have this coin, do not doubt its power. Don't second-guess its worth. Don't listen to those who say it's just $1. Because for the right one, it's not $1. It's a doorway to another life. Take action. Get it graded. Show it to experts. Let the coin world see what you hold. Because sometimes, all it takes is one overlooked treasure to unlock your destiny. And if it's the rare 1977 "In God We Trust" dollar, you're not holding spare change, you're holding a fortune disguised as history. Third, in a world filled with overlooked treasures, the 1978 US $1 coin stands as a quiet legend, a coin that, at first glance, looks like any other. You see the eagle, you feel the weight, and there it is, proudly stamped. "In God We Trust." But here's what most people don't know. Buried within the ordinary are a handful of these coins that are extraordinary beyond belief. These aren't just dollars, they are million-dollar miracles, each carrying the potential to flip your reality from everyday to extraordinary in a heartbeat. 78 marked the final year the Eisenhower dollar was minted. A symbolic end to a short yet powerful series. But something unusual happened that year. Among the standard coins, a few were struck differently. Rare die variations, off-metal strikes, experimental test pieces. These coins were never meant to circulate widely, yet some slipped into the public's hands unnoticed. Today, collectors are offering up to millions for the right one. If you have one of these secret 1978 treasures, you're not holding a coin. You're holding the keys to generational wealth. Look closely. That phrase, "In God we trust," may be your first clue. Some rare 1978 dollars bear double-struck letters, unusual spacing, or subtle engraving errors in that very phrase. These aren't printing mistakes. These are hidden signals of rarity, known to expert collectors and auction insiders. A small shift in alignment, a barely visible doubling, or a mint mark anomaly can multiply the coin's value 1,000-fold. These aren't myths. They're recorded phenomena that have made previous owners rich beyond. Think this is just another coin story? Think again. There are real people who have pulled a coin from a coffee can, or found one while cleaning a drawer, only to discover that it's worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. The right 1978 dollar, in pristine condition with rare characteristics, can sell in elite auctions for life-changing amounts. This is the kind of find that turns a regular person into an overnight success. The kind of find that doesn't just change your bank balance, it changes your entire future. The rare 1978 dollar coin is more than a collector's item. It's a symbol of overlooked greatness. A chunk of metal that carries history, power, and possibility in every detail. Most will pass it off as nothing. But a trained eye, or a prepared heart, knows better. Because behind the humble design lies a wealth force, a secret waiting to reward the one who recognizes its true worth. This is your reminder that even the smallest things, even a single dollar, can contain the energy to change your life forever. If you have a 1978 $1 coin, especially one in shiny, brilliant condition or one that just feels different, do not sell it cheap. Don't spend it, don't give it away, and certainly don't underestimate it. This is the time to act. Get it professionally evaluated by top coin graders. Put it in a protective sleeve. Even if it looks normal to you, subtle differences could mean it's 1 in a million. And that could mean you becoming a millionaire. Not in years, not in decades, but potentially in a matter of days. You didn't stumble across this coin by accident. Whether it was passed down, gifted, or discovered in some forgotten drawer, this is not a coincidence. The universe, fate, destiny, whatever you believe in, place this coin in your path as a symbol of untapped potential. It's more than money. It's a moment, a message, a challenge to recognize that greatness often comes dressed in simplicity. The 1978 dollar with "In God We Trust" is your golden whisper from the past, urging you to claim the abundance you deserve. So let's be clear, this coin is not just valuable, it's life-altering. The rare 1978 dollar has been known to sell for up to $2 million or more, depending on its grade and unique features. This is not an exaggeration. It is the reality of what happens when rarity meets demand. If you have one, you must believe in its value, confirm its authenticity, and never settle for less. This coin doesn't belong in a wallet or vending machine. It belongs in your story of triumph. Because it might not just be a coin, it might be the beginning of your